Hey everyone, welcome to Classfly Community. I am Darshini. In this video, we will learn the concepts of NFSM, which is part of automata theory and compatibility. Non-deterministic finite state machine, which is shortly known as NFSM. Let us see what is the meaning of NFSM. A non-deterministic finite automation is a quintuple. Quintuple means 5 parts. That is M equals Q summation delta Q naught and F, where Q defines non-empty finite set of states, summation defines non-empty finite set of input alphabets, delta defines a transition function which is mapping from Q into summation to 2 power Q, which differentiates NFSM from DFSM. Q naught is start state and F is a final state. So these are the 5 different parts which NFSM consists. To know about NFSM in deep, let us solve and analyze few problems on NFSM. So problem statement says that obtain an NFA to accept strings of A's and B's ending with AB. So we have to construct a transition diagram which consists of a strings that is ending with AB. So let us see let us construct a transition diagram. It is consisting of a state Q0, Q1, Q2 with start state Q0. The arrow mark indicates that Q0 is a start state, and there is a transition from Q0 to Q1 with input A, and Q1 to Q2 with input B, and there is a self loop of A and B on Q0 itself. So Q2 acts as a final state. The final state is identified by 2 concentric circles. So now let us see if this transition diagram satisfies the given condition. What does the condition says? Ending with AB. So if we read this transition diagram, AAB or BAB or ABAB. So in all these strings, we get AB. Strings is ending with AB. So this is how we construct a transition diagram which satisfies the condition. Now let us see a few of the properties which are which defines this transition diagram, that is quintuples. So Q is input, finite set of states, that is Q0, Q1, Q2. So Q0, Q1, Q2 are the states used in this transition diagram. And summation is a set of input alphabets. So we use A and B in this particular transition diagram. And Q0 is a start state. Start state is indicated by this free arrow. So, and Q2 is the final state. That is, it is having a concentric circles. Next, let us see how the transition takes place in detail. So delta defines the transition. A and B are the inputs. Q0, Q1, Q2 is the states. So Q0 is transmitted to Q0, that is itself, and Q1 by input A. That is, Q0 is having a self loop of A and it is being transmitted to Q1 with A as well. So Q0 is transmitted to Q0 to with B. That is, Q0 is having a self loop of B on itself. So Q1 is not having any transitions with respect to input A. That is, it does not have any transition with respect to A, but B, yes, there is a transition from Q1 to Q2. So Q1 to Q2 is being transmitted with input B, and finally Q2. The final state Q2 does not have any transition from itself. That is, there is no transition from Q2 to any other states. Hence, it is considered as null. So this was the solution for the given problem. If we observe the transition diagram of the solution, Input A is transmitted from Q0 to Q1. Also, the same input A is transmitted to Q0 itself from a self loop. So, this says that there is more than one possible transition from one state on same input symbol. In this case, A is a input symbol which is transmitted twice from Q0. So this is a specialty of NFSM. So let's see more problems on NFSM. Problem statement says that design a NFA to recognize the following keywords ABC, ABD and AACD. So this says that construct a NFA, that is a transition diagram which recognizes the keywords ABC, ABD and AACD. So the strings should read these keywords. So Q0 is a state which is having a transition of Q1, Q2, Q3. And now let us see how these keywords can be recognized by passing. So A is passed A, B, C. So Q3 is a final state. So firstly, A, B, C is being passed from Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3 respectively and ends here, which satisfies the given condition of keyword, the first keyword ABC. So when we read this string, it says ABC. So hence ABC is recognized. Next, we should recognize ABD. So in the same way, ABD is also recognized uh, by the from the by transition of from Q0 to Q4, Q5 and Q4 respectively. Now Q6 is a final state and ABD is recognized. Next keyword is AACD. The same way the states are constructed and the strings are passed, the input symbols are passed, and AACD is read as a keyword and ends at Q10. Now Q0 is a start state because all the keywords starts from Q0, hence it is a start state. So this is a transition diagram for the given problem. Next, let's see another problem which says that draw an NFA to accept strings of A's and B's of length 5 or more such that the third symbol from right end is A. So the idea is we should construct a transition diagram which consists of A's and B's of length 5 or more, that is greater than or equal to 5, and the third symbol from the right end of the transition diagram is A. So let's try to construct the transition diagram. Here comes our states Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5. So there are totally, we have considered 6 states. That is 6 is greater than or equal to 5. So this first condition has been satisfied. So if we take 4 states, then the condition fails because 4 is lesser than 5. So by taking 6 states, we have satisfied the given condition. Now Q0 acts as a start state. And let's see how we can pass the input variables. So A, B is passed from Q0 to Q1, AB is passed from Q1 to Q2, and from Q3 to Q4, AB is transmitted, and Q4 to Q5, AB is transmitted. And coming to the last condition, that is the third symbol from the right end is A. So which is a third symbol if we consider 1, 2 and 3. So this will be a third symbol. Q5, by considering Q5 as a final state, the transition diagram ends here. So by considering the third symbol 1, 2, 3 from the right end, A is placed here. So this satisfies the the last condition of the problem. Next, Q0 is having a self loop of A and B, Q1 is having a self loop of A and B, Q2 is having a self loop of A and B. Why not Q3, Q4, Q5 has self loops of A and B like Q0, Q1, Q2? Because if they have self loop, then the last condition of the problem, that is the third symbol from right hand is A, cannot be satisfied, because the third symbol should be A. If we consider self loops, it will become a fourth or fifth symbol. So, to consider A as a third symbol, there should not be any self loops on the last three states of the transition diagram. So, this satisfies the condition given in the problem, and this is the solution for the problem. So, let's see. Next problem says L equals A B power 5, W B power 4, W belongs to A comma B whole power star. This star denotes that there can be 0 or n number of A's and B's. So what the problem states, the string should read A B power 5, that is 1A and 5 B's, and W and then 4 B's should be read. Now let's see how the transition diagram is constructed. So these are the states. So Q0 is the start state, and there are transition of A and B power 5, that is 5 B's from Q0 to Q6. And coming to B power 4, 4 B's are transmitted from Q6, Q7, Q8, Q9 and Q10 respectively, and Q10 is the final state. There is a self loop on Q6 of A and B, because there can be n number of A's and B's, that is W is situated between these two strings. So W indicates that it can be any number of A's and B's. So hence there is a self loop constructed on Q6. So this is a solution for the given problem statement. So next problem states that L equals W belongs to A comma B comma C whole power star, that is n number of ABCs, or 0 or n number of ABCs can be used. There exists X comma Y which belongs to ABC whole power star. So where W is equals to X, ABC, ABB, Y. So this is the string which the NFA transition diagram is to be read. So let's see how the transition diagram works. So here is Q0, the start state, and there is a transition from Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6. So Q0 is having a self loop of A, B, C. So first, to read a string, X and Y are at the starting and ending of the string. So what is X and Y? They have mentioned that X comma Y belongs to n number of ABC. So n 0 or more number, star indicates that 0 or more number of ABCs can be used. So self loop at the starting of the string, self loop is mentioned, which indicates X. Next, A B C, A B B is being passed, which satisfies the given string, which reads the given string. So next, the Q6 is the final state, and it is having a self loop of A, B, C. That is, it indicates Y. Y is also um, any number of ABCs, 0 or more number of ABCs can be used. Hence, self loop is being uh, used on Q6, indicating Y. So these both self loops indicates X and Y, and the string which is being mentioned in the problem is satisfied in the given transition diagram. Hence, this is the solution for the given problem. So finally, thank you for watching the video.